let's count them down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. And of course, Danny's camera's messed up. I'll get that fixed. Yep, thanks, Danny. Way to move your chair. So you'll notice we have our new qualifying system this year. We're no longer doing just max outs. It's no longer maxing. Now we're doing kind of a war system, a qualifier point system. Basically, you're trying to get million-point games plus, and every million points you get 2 points in qualifying points, and for every 100,000 beyond that, you get an extra point. So you can really rack up those qualifying points and play in the level 29 if you've got that rolling talent to do so. We're going to see some max outs today here. I think, no, not from Danny, of course. But
I was talking to Zero OP before the stream started.
Yep.
And Zero OP is a max out player with DAS. Personal best of over 1.2 million points.
So we're definitely looking for a point here. I do have the cowbell just in case.
And the nice thing for a lot of our players on CT4 is that if you're not a max out player, you're not expecting a max out, the system is pretty similar for you.
We are, obviously the tiebreaker is your high score otherwise, so every point matters now, not just a race to 1 million points. Now we're going to go beyond, especially on other channels. But I know everybody's watching here. You got all 4 channels up. Thanks in chat. We bring your chat up. Oh, look at the donations already coming into our Matcherino. That's going to be huge this year, guys. We're looking to get 5 digits for our player pool this year for prizes. So exclamation point Matcherino, bring up the link for that. We will try to shout you out. I missed who that was before, but already a big $50 donation off the bat. So thanks again for those contributions. And we're going to do ad reads and chill out and hang. And if you got questions, let us know in chat, and we'll try to answer them. I am Bidwell here. And yep, another code redeemed. So there's some codes here available as well. If you jump over there, get those free quarters jumped in. And why does it say Tyler? I thought I got that fixed. So fix that. Go ahead and put out what your name's spelled there. Yeah, there's Jack. And there's not Tyler Jr. Lord, that's embarrassing. There we go.
We're all feeling a bit Tyler today on CT4.
Got that fixed. Got those codes pouring in, those free quarters. Doesn't even require anything other than logging into their website with your current social media accounts and clicking on a thing. Not even an ad, just a quick click, and it drops another quarter into our prize pool. So early on, Danny Cox with the 14 points. We might see some special guests over in Danny's corner later on. And everybody's American, right? U.S. flags, everybody? Sorry? Everybody's an American? All right. Didn't want to get that wrong. If you represent somewhere else, we can change that. OBS or Nestor Chimp says lots of cool things. So, Jack, you were here with us in Phoenix, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Phoenix was my first live tournament, and I was so excited that I had to go to the World Championship. I'm happy to be here. This is my 3rd World Championship viewing, so I'm relatively new in terms of Tetris. How many World Championships is this for you, Bidwell? Oh, Lord. My first one was 2013, or actually qualifying the top 32 to make the bracket. And I lost in the first round to Robin Mihara. It was amazing. And I didn't make another main event bracket until last year when I made bronze. So it was a long 13-year gap between appearances in any championship bracket. It's pretty cool. But I've been here pretty much every year since 2013. So it's old hat, but I just love coming back here every year. Got some California time yesterday. Get my In-N-Out burger in. I'm going to a Padres game on Monday, so I'm getting the whole California experience. Oh, incredible.
Yeah. But speaking of California, Pack from the San Diego area at a 400,000. Look at transition soon. This is a hell of a score pre-transition, especially for DAS player. See, Danny's already got a fan in chat. See, Danny go. Danny, of course, the uncle of Blue Scooty, and the Blue Scooty fam is in the crowd supporting their Taiwanese residing family member not wearing his poo hat. Couldn't get it in checked luggage past the Taipei version of TSA.
Yeah, the Blue Scooty family rolls deep. There's a lot of them here, and they're all in support of each other. It's incredible to see.
They were playing last Friday in the Friendlies Family Championship, losing, of course, to the. Oh, you won. Never mind. You are the champs. You won. I just figured that you were the link holding everybody back, but Scooty dealt his own. 521 transition for 0 OP.
Tough hang for Packy at the top of the board on 19. Ooh, gets the Tetris.
Oh boy, but this is bad. All right, that's probably going to be taken, I would imagine. Maybe not. All right, we're going to grab that score. A judge is going to not write that down.
Looks like we have our first recorded score on CT4, 520,000 for Packy.
Do you have another camera?
I got one more.
Okay. Because Aaron's has the thing on his face.
Packy is a max-out player, but of course it's tough to beat your PB in quals, so probably looking for more of an 800,000, give or take. Looking to improve on that with this next game. 0 OP doing great. 587 with DAS, level 21. A lot of scoring potential left in this game. After talking to 0 OP, their goal is to put some points on the board. So that means a max out or greater in this qual session. And they said that they were able to do that in Toronto. A little bit of cleanup to do, but all the spots on the board accessible, not too dirty.
So we're looking at 0 OP here. Wearing the headphones. Not sure what do you think 0 P is listening to? I'm going to say he's taking French lessons.
Maybe Bob Marley.
Bob Marley? Okay, yeah.
Lower the heart rate a little.
A little bit. Oh, bad sequence there. Might be able to clean this up, but he's going to lose some pace. Definitely, like I said, the goal was to get a point on the board. Getting that first million points would be huge.
Especially so early on.
And with only 90 minutes, the pressure's on a little bit more. So he's going to top out 673. You recording that? You can record that? All right.
All right, doesn't want to record it.
Kind of need to remind players because, sometimes you get in a zone and they can just skip right past it.
A lot of Danny fans in the chat. They are excited to see Danny.
A whole 3 Danny fans in chat.
That's 2 more than I had yesterday.
Ah, man. You
CT4,
tripled your fans.
Right?
We could have used those fans yesterday. It was freaking hot in here. As you see those scores rolling in on your side. Oh, and of course, I got to fix that because they changed the web page. So I'm going to fix that.
Game is speeding up for Danny. Level 17 is equivalent to level 18 speeds. And he's got a limited number of lines before we hit level 19 speeds. 300,000 the score right now. Gets the bar at a good time. Tough hang to the left and to the right, and that might do it for Danny.
I'll record this one. It might be my best one.
All right, he's going to record the 308 794.
Just so I have something.
We've got another score on the board.
Thank you.
We've also got some Packy fans in chat. We've got a lot of fans supporting the CT4 players here today. We appreciate your support and your interaction here on CT4. We're the chill channel. We try and have the most fun of anybody. We're also here to answer your questions if you've got any. You can see on the board some max outs already from CT1.
Later. Okay. I think it's more fun to hear everything.
CT4 currently Packy with the lead in recorded score. 0 OP set up for a perfect clear, didn't get the bar. Packy with the current highest live score, just about 350 at 107 lines. Not a blistering transition pace for Das, but definitely something he can work with.
All right, it's a little better. They put these, they give us these new JSON files. We set it up to work, and then they start it, and it gets off center, and I have to try to improvise. And the clock's a little janky. We'll just deal with it. I am certainly. I have utility. I'm not an expert. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
And
I'm definitely a tool. So Pack, another good, strong entrance. Well, he's about to transition here, about mid 400s.
All right, Packy makes the transition around 450,000.
Look at this setup for 0 OP. Okay, filling in as soon as I notice it.
You just had to call it out for it to be clean.
That's the commentator blessing.
We have power like that.
We do. You have to be careful. Like, you can mention somebody doing well and then they mess up, but if you also mention somebody doing something poorly, they clean it up instantly. So Pack into 19 speed here. $100 contribution from Adam. Thank you. Probably not watching this channel, but either way, we appreciate the contributions.
With that Tetris, Packy surpasses his previous best that he did record previously. Clean board and a lot of levels left to go, so
yep,
plenty of room to score here. Keeps flashing that next box. I think he's trying to flex on us.
Yeah, no, I think it's the NTC acting up a bit.
I like to think he's just showing off.
That too. He's hyper tapping the select button. Transition here for 0 OP at nearly 500,000.
Very clean and efficient play from 0 OP so far. Tetris into 19 makes it 530 just about. Packy still climbing.
Oh.
Hang on the left is going to be a problem.
Scritching up just a little bit more, 600,000 now. Transition 529 for 0 OP.
And that difference from Packy between 520 and 600, that could be the difference between making bronze bracket and being left out.
That's where the cutoff was last year, mid 500s. 0 P 535, not going to take that score. What? Oop. All right. Well, it's spelled away and.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just oop.
Little oops from me there on
right.
the commentary.
And in the Dr. Mario scene we have ook. So I might drop an ook but instead of an oop, and that'll be an oops. Shut up, Danny.
Danny was feeling the heat from level 15, and now he's on level 12.
Yep, Packy's 600K is the highest for this table at the moment. But if you see on the right, we do have our full complement of qualifying players. We have about 30 people qualifying, 16 on our 4 Tetris channels, and 14 off stream. Hey, Draco. Draco. Can you have King come over here, please?
What's up?
Can you guys have King come over here?
King? Yeah.
Thank you. Got some Pack fans in chat. Little Met Pack at him and I were competitors in the 2015 Nintendo World Championships. I'm wearing the shirt today. And a little fun thing happened this week. The winner of that championship, John Numbers, sold his Miyamoto signed 3DS that he won when he won that championship. He sold it for $26,000 this week.
Wow.
So that was a pretty good moment for him. He kept the trophy, but sold his DS and got some bank for it. There's Mr. King. So, Jack, you vamp for a bit. Can you get me over to, because I logged in and it was my page, manager.
Yeah, if you thought you knew Numbers, try having John Numbers as your uncle. What a crazy name.
No wonder I couldn't find it.
Danny making some progress. 97 lines, 263,000.
Thank you. I got to chat now.
Danny struggling with the increased speed on level 13. And
You
that's
could have
gonna
just
be a
ended that
top.
sentence and said, Danny's struggling.
That's true, that's true. It's fortunate that my qual is not going to be on stream so that no one can say this about my gameplay.
Danny appreciates the smack talk from us. He thrives on it. He might need some help. Yeah. Blame it on the sleep deprivation, right? It's on the time change. Blame it on jet lag.
Well, if you're ever curious if Tetris is genetic, might not be.
No. Scooty definitely did not get it from that side of the family.
Scooty got it from Grandma.
Got it for Grandma. Yep. Omenvoir looking to get on track here. We got Duke interviewing Danny while he's playing live. Playing from level 12. Now technically you can start from level 9.
Oh,
so he hasn't
yeah.
quite got down to that version, but it's still
At Phoenix, I actually started on level 8 accidentally.
Oh, cheater. But that's all right. That's a
Cheater. Well,
yeah.
It was right as the time expired, and no one stopped me.
No,
so.
you're costing yourself, honestly. The point pace is best at 9.
Oop dealing with a small drought at the top of the board, 30 pieces. Handling it really well for a DAS player. Gets out of it with a Tetris.
Oop is burning this one up. 524 through 112 lines. You keep it up, it's going to be probably, this is where your commentator's curse comes in. If I compliment too much, he's going to, get a miss drop and then top out even before transition. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, I think we should just ignore the score entirely.
Ignore it.
In the hopes that it will continue.
But really, pay attention, guys. It's a good run.
Bottom
Pack's going to
left.
give that up at 173. Gimbal? Yeah.
Last year I brought a camera and I usually use that camera on a tripod and I realized all my stuff came out just shaky.
Couple burns for Oop into 19. doesn't affect the score too heavily. 600,000 transition, fantastic for dash.
We got Vince giving illegal help. Illegal. Disqualified Danny. That's what the D stands for. All right, oops, 6:14 through level 20. You kind of get that groove going when you're playing it, when you got a good in the zone in a Tetris game. What's up? What's up, Duke?
I'm seeing the level of focus.
Yeah. Kind of, there's the exhale, popularized by Jonas back in the day. This is the game Oop is looking for. When he said, don't record that trash score, he was right.
Yeah, and in talking before, specifically, Oop said, the most important thing to me is to capitalize on the game when it's there.
Yep.
So this is the game. 65% Tetris rate, just about on pace for max out.
Anything above 60 is. So
room to burn.
Keep it going, keep it low. That's the important part. And now, and it's a tapping style, it looks, or is that DAS?
My understanding is mostly DAS. Maybe a couple quick taps in there.
Got it. Can't see his hands on the cam. Getting a little risky here. Gets the Tetris rewarded for the risk.
Incredible bar timing.
Especially as a DAS player, that's you really don't want to be up that high. You need to bail out soon.
Tetris ready again.
Good solve. 3 lines burned. 777, lucky.
Tetris rate staying steady at 65. Again, very solid.
Ooh, covers up the well.
It's probably going to take 3 or 4 burns.
Nice triple.
Wow, great timing. A bar to
Knocks
get out
it down.
of it? Wow.
820. Knocks it down. Okay, we got 30 lines to go here.
Great fit on the left side. That was not easy. Another Tetris.
And the Tetris are worth more at this point, so we're over 30,000 at Tetris.
So just 4 more should be enough.
Yep. 890. Knocks down another. 2.5 more.
Levels to go.
It could fall apart in an instant. Nice slide. Oh, I love that solve. 2 burns.
So efficient, even when the pieces are not coming perfect.
All right. Now, the adjustment might have been a little early. Oh, no, not now. There's a huge difference between 0 points and 2 points in this scoring system.
Oh, great way
We're down to 6 lines to go. He needs 2 Tetrises. Set up for 1. There's 1. Setting up for 2. 3 Minos short.
This could be the max out.
Gets the line burst. He's Tetris ready. Needs the Tetris to get this. Has 1 burn. No more lines. Tetris, 1 million points. Let's go,
2 points on the board.
CT4, CT4, CT4,
CT4.
That is huge. In this, needed the quick tap to get that triple. Wow, and to see the difference. Zero tournament points versus 2 tournament points. That Tetris was all the difference. Very clutch, very huge in this scoring system. So that's going to jump Oop up into 7th place because he has no other kicker. Well, the kicker doesn't matter. That is his top score. So 1,400,000 versus 1,020,000. So he is going to be in 7th with that performance.
Great job from Oop. Not their first DAS Max.
No.
They do have a 1.2 as a PB, so definitely a seasoned DAS player, but still excellent score to get on stream. And also tons of time left to go, over an hour left.
Yep. 65 minutes. Is that your first qualifying max? Oop. Is that your first max? Chat's asking.
I think they got one.
I think
Toronto.
Oop's hard to talk to. He likes to focus. Ooh. And that's why. Time management is still be crucial here. So if you have garbage games, is it worth the time to continue it all the way through or just give it up? Especially if you have that max on the board, there's no kicker anymore. So if you don't think you could get to 1 million points as a DAS player before a level 29, then you trash your game and start over.
Yeah, makes sense. I even see rollers do it. If they get 10 lines in with a couple burns, they'll just say, I'll just
Yeah,
start
that's
again.
just bad vibes.
I always wonder when I restart a game, what if it was going to be the highest bar seed ever, just right after I reset?
Oh, perfect clear pack. Nicely done. With the double line, yep. Led guys asking, will there be Dr. Mario at Portland this year? There will not be. Unfortunately, we just don't have time with our limited streaming stations and whatnot to have a Dr. Mario side event. But the Dr. Mario Championship will be in November in Cincinnati, Ohio. So we'd love to have everybody here who's interested to watch that. And a lot of our Tetris regionals do have Dr. Mario regionals on Sundays.
And you yourself, Bidwell, you're very familiar with Dr. Mario, correct?
I kind of run it.
And if you didn't know, Packy is a Dr. Mario world champion.
Three-time champion. This is our 10th year this year, so 3 out of the 9 championships. Current world champion Snipes is from Canada, from Montreal area. So he will be back, and they're having a Canada regional in August for Dr. Mario. So it is definitely a growing scene, and I don't want to self-gloss, but it's in the chat, so I'll answer questions about it. So Omen with the good run finally. Look good to see Omen back in the game.
357 best score so far, and we do have an Omen supporter in the chat. Playing high up blocks the well one piece before the bar comes, unfortunately. Manageable, but tough for Omen.
All right, Omen going to take that 361. No, you're beating me. That's going to jump him into... It's going to put him above Danny. No.
And the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes not even mild. Mild infers relaxed. They're bored.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah. No reaction's worse than a boo. So while we got a minute here, well, we'll get a comment about Dr. Ray from Bolt. Let's go ahead and read it. Special place in my heart. When I was growing up, I lived somewhere very remote. So him and his grandpa played lots of versus games, Dr. Mario, Deja Vu, Yoshi's. Yep. You'll notice in our Dr. Mario scene, a lot of our better players have like a training partner. We have a pair of twin sisters. We have husband and wife teams. We've got brothers and sisters, husbands, wives. Like, if you have that second player you can constantly play against, Jonas and Heather back in the day, like it really helps sharpen your skills to have that training partner. And Pack and Larva now obviously fit in that camp too. But while we have these early games, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some of our sponsors today. So first of all, we have to just talk about the Tetris Company. This is our 17th year with CTWC, and Tetris Company has been behind this tournament all 17 years. We've had appearances by Hank and Alex at some of those events. Just if they didn't give us their blessing to do this event, they can pull us down and we'd be gone. So thanks to their sponsorship, another big donation or sponsorship money from the Tetris Company. Thanks again. Buy all the Tetris products, buy all the Tetris games, play the game. You know it, you love it. Thanks again, Tetris Company. And thanks to the SoCal Gaming Expo for hosting us. This is the 4th or 5th year. I can't count anymore. But we very much love our home in Pasadena. I love coming into California and enjoying, early June weather in California, and it's a great expo. They give us everything we need. They give us the space. They give us the LED boards. They and all this. And the expo's not until tomorrow and Sunday, but they're allowing us to do the Tetris event qualifying today by ourselves. So that's a big ask to open up your space and have the rental space just exclusively for Tetris on Friday. So thank you again. We'll do more sponsor reads later on, but thanks, Ben, everybody, and for all our sponsors to put the show on. We can't do it without sponsorship money. Stuff that's not cheap or free to do, so we need those that help from our partners to put this on every year.
Yeah, huge shout out to the Tetris company, SoCal Gaming Expo. And if you're thinking about coming out to the Tetris World Championship, I mean, this is
book
an
your flight.
Place.
Yeah, book your. Why not? Fly to LAX, but you know what? Honestly, flying to Burbank, it's way closer and less chaotic, and the Uber ride's a lot cheaper. So there's your pro tip if you're going to come out to SoCal. So what do you got? Danny threatening his 300,000 score here. Slightly. With those level 12 Tetrises, though, that's only worth about. That only gets about like 55 points per Tetris, so he's going to need a lot of Tetrises here to get up to 300,000. Oh, that's going to do it. Danny, of course, the new CEO of the Classic Tetris Network. All of the social media content and possibly a new podcast coming out. If Sir Mazer's watching, God bless you, sir. Thank you for starting that up. Hope you and the fam are having a good time out in Europe. All right, so Danny's going to go get pictures. So we have Empty Chair going to be playing. And you know what? Instead of an empty chair, so here, the good thing about only 3 screens now is you could give an extra 27% attention to each of the other 3 games now. Although it was Danny playing, so it's probably more like 10%. That's fractal math. Oh, one more thing about that's our next sponsor. I'll talk about that in a minute next time we are on.
All of our players on relatively fresh games here. Oop in the lead with 114,000 at 20 lines. Omenvoir with the level 9 start.
That's loud. Thank you. Thanks, Junior.
We appreciate everyone being here, and our goal for CT4 is to be the fun stream.
Oh yeah, it's the party stream. When we do bronze bracket tomorrow, there's a little bit of chaos. We kind of like to speed run it so that we can watch all the other tournament action. But everybody wants to get their licks in and play. Good T-spin from Pack. But that's my goal with this channel. Scuff and all.
And I was telling you yesterday, I think for those dodgeball fans out there, we should start calling it the Quattro, CT4.
Yeah, the Quattro. Well, we do have the Ocho. We have Danny Cox trying to convince Grandma Scooty to make a guest appearance here in his tournament qualifying run. This is the Hangout, and this is what happens at the Hangout.
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen at the Hangout because we got Grandma Scooty. Got to change the name there. 9 or higher. What's that? Up and down. Go push down. There, and then 009 is what you want. There you go. Yep. Oh, okay. So.
Should we change it to Scooty Grandma? Looks like it just barely fits.
Ow. No, just whatever fit. It's scuff. We want it intentionally scuff.
Perfect.
And I don't know why that doesn't reset there, so I don't know. You have to. Oh, you haven't hit enter yet. Okay.
Looks like I had it on the wrong one. My bad.
Oh, that's why I wasn't there. Okay.
There we go.
There it is. See? Perfect. That's the magic of Nestor's Champs. Those contributions keep rolling in. Thank you guys so much. They're probably coming from other channels, but, you know, I'm just going to assume everybody's coming from CT4, putting in that money. Of course, Grandma Scooty, part of that family's friendly champion team.
Supposedly
she was holding her own as the support role. Danny was not. Danny was definitely holding the team back. Scooty and Grandma had to make up the difference.
Yeah, I think having Blue Scooty himself on your team must be a
that kind of helps.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't beat three people with one person because the other teams had ringers too. So it is a team effort.
I saw a clip in Game Scout's video of Alex T on a German game show. I think he did beat 3 people.
Yes, but
in a different scenario.
In a different scenario, and none of them were Grandma Scooty.
That's true.
They were rando German people.
Yeah. Which, from having watched CTWC DAS, on average, they seem pretty good at Tetris.
Yeah, right, but not the local comedian celebrity talk show German circuit.
That's true, and they're no Alex T either.
No. Oop here with a pretty good run, 581 race. Oh, that's a hell of a transition, actually. So looking to jump onto that, up that scoreboard. With this new scoring system, I have no clue what a good score is to make that top 48. So it's anybody's game. Like, you know, previous years it'd always be like, oh, you need 8 max outs, you need 7 max outs. Expletive shutted by Pack. All right, Omen's saying 8 points. I don't know what Poly Market has on that. I'm sure you could put in your bets. Not sponsored. We don't want any of that BS in our orbit, but you know, if you want to go there and do that yourself, go for it.
So by not talking about the game, we've really helped Oop, who is now scoring 714,000 on level 21.
See, told you guys. It's great power comes with this microphone. So there's going to be some burns here.
So far today, nothing but efficiency in the burns from Oop, though. This one, the pieces are a little more difficult, but almost out of it. And back to clean again. An even higher Tetris rate than last game. They got a max out. So
Yeah, close.
pretty close.
Yeah, similar games. But again, the key is keeping the board low, especially as a DAS player. If you get about halfway up the board, then you got to bail.
Meanwhile, Grandma Scooty's putting in the work.
There we go.
Hot on the tail of Oop.
Now, I don't want to show my age, but I'm sure that I am way closer to Grandma Scooty's age than I am to Scooty's age. I'm sure Nintendo was part of her youth at some point. I don't know how far back.
I told my coworkers I was going to the Tetris World Championship, and my oldest coworker was the one who had played NES Tetris.
Yep. Oh, 828 for Oop. That was, see, but that's what happens. That game spirals in DAS games. All right, she's putting up her hand. He's going to put that score in.
All right, let's go ahead and get that score in for Grandma Scooty.
Are we frozen all around?
Looks like we might be.
All right, hold on.
We're going to go ahead and get this fixed for y'all.
And a big no. So we need to go grab Ninja. We're frozen. And NCC's frozen.
You tried refreshing it?
I freshed there, yeah.
Hit refresh on now.
It's doing that same thing before. It's bouncing and. We didn't change anything. We changed the name. That shouldn't have done anything there. No, bear with us. Tetris champs. The prize pool updates do show up on the stream here. So yeah, if you do donate, then you see 4 blank boards, but they are all intently playing. I'm going to blame it on Oop, because it's literally an oops.
Shout out from Greg to the commentary team. Appreciate it.
Yep, Jack is very knowledgeable. He just showed up all of a sudden at Phoenix out of nowhere and brought him on comms, and he knew it was crap, and here he is here on the big stage. Well, the small side stage, but it's fun over here. So
the Quattro.
And we got Zoe over here trying to get Tetris champs fixed. He's the MVP of the moment. And, while we're doing that, why don't we talk about some more sponsors? Because, hey, look at that. Magic.
Just like magic, we're back.
Cool. Oh, player 5 needs to be renamed. It says player 5. Is that what it was? Did the name change mess it up?
Should be.
Grandma Scooty.
Looks good.
Yep, Grandma Scut, but that's okay. The eye got cut off. There it goes. Thank you. Thank you, Zoe. And Zoe's an MVP because for the Washington Regional, he picked me up at the Portland airport and drove me all the way up to Washington State. So,
wow.
Yeah, that was cool. That was good. There's a champ lurking in the background behind Oop. Look at that.
And look at this, Omenvoir with the 18 start, 155 lines in, past the transition.
That is a 9 start, so that's a.
Oh, okay.
Tetris champs will have to recalibrate, but it's fine. I think it's 15 if I'm looking at the scene there. Okay, there. It's.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am looking
biggie.
At the Tetris champs, and the
It
score is
flies.
accurate though.
The score is accurate. That's what matters.
So we're on level 16 right now, so a ton of room left to score even before 19.
45 minutes, halfway. 46, but give them that fake minute. Try to mess up their internal clock.
Yep. I can see Grandma Scooty is rattled.
Yep.
By that revelation. Hopefully she can pull it back together.
Betty B plays G's. Is that the combo king on commentary? Say that 5 times fast. I'll say it 1 time medium speed. How about that, Betty? Thanks for joining us. Your boy Pack's doing pretty well. Second in this group of 4 here. But the big star of this session so far is Oop over there on your bottom left. Getting a max out earlier on and getting 2 tournament points with that max out. Clutching out a Tetris right before the level 29 transition. And Oop, despite his prowess at this game, does play old school DAS style. Just with holding your controller like a normal human being and going left and right. Pack's been a max outer for a while. It's been a couple years, right, Pack? Yeah. So, but he hasn't had another one in a long time. but he is part of the maxout club. One day I will hope to get there.
So Omenvoir just transitioned to level 19. Accurately, he is on level 19, but the score is correct. So this is a great score for him so far.
Yep. Omen back in the game. And now I think the levels are correct again. No, they're not correct. He's near 204 lines.
Yes, he is on level 20 right now. Looks like he's more interested in taking triples than stacking high.
What's his actual line count? Because that's what's incorrect.
207.
Oh, so that is correct. Looking at the game capture versus looking at the Nesser's champs. It's it alters your reality, man. It is legal in California, so I could talk about it on stream. Takes a safety triple. I'm going to focus on Omenvoir because this is his best game of the block.
By a lot.
By quite a bit. Stands up that T in column 4. Looks for a tuck play. He's not going to take the tuck play, so we're going to keep the cleaning continuing here. But if this is 28, no, he started an earlier level, so his transition to 29 is going to happen way later. Okay. I'm not used to these games starting at weird levels.
That's CT4 energy for you.
It is. So he is currently at level 23, so he's got quite a long way, but he's going to top out 564 for Omenvoir, his game of the tournament so far.
And that's going to be a hand raise.
Oh, thank you. Much needed water by runners. It's good to stay hydrated while entertaining the dozens of people watching CT4, including Betty B and Junior and everybody else in chat, except for that Danny Cox guy.
Grandma Scooty feels bad for him.
Yeah. I mean, that's mom's job. 529 for Oop here, into level 21. This is pretty dicey, I like to say. Not dangerous, but not great. Getting the good solves, puts the line in column 6.
Ooh, needed the quick tap there to make that, I think.
Opens up the Tetris well, bangs a Tetris down, 568 at level 23 for Oop.
A nice adjustment to make all the pieces fit.
Oop the student, not Ook the librarian. Oh, he can't get it over, 568. We are down to 42 minutes.
Meanwhile, Grandma Scooty is pacing. 267,000 points.
Let's go, Grandma. If she beats Danny, we give chat permission to razz Danny the entire rest of the tournament. We got permission already, but she's gonna top out at 267, so not quite, but I sense that's gonna happen. Oh, she got tag her back in. Let's go, Grandma.
She's really nice to top out before she beat Danny's score.
Almost.
And Danny's very insistent that she did not intentionally top out there, but I think we know the truth.
We do. CT4 is the party channel, and DRMC isn't always a party, so in a way, yes. Jade, thank you. Thank you for supporting both Tetris and Dr. Mario. See, Betty's in the chat, so there you go. Yeah. I mean.
Betty's in chat?
Yeah, Betty's in chat. Say hi, Barrett.
Hi, Barrett.
Smart ass. So speaking of the crossover, Pac had a 600,000, right? That's what he's working with.
Yep.
Can you do me a favor? Go back to Oop's name and add a 2 PT after it, so we know he has 2 points.
Yep.
Or a TP for tournament points, or toilet paper, your pick. So.
How about that?
Yeah, that won't work for most players, but I do want to keep track. until Obi can add that qualifying points into Nestor's champs. We're going to do it this way. I like star points, but my idea lost because nobody likes me. But fewer people like Danny, and he only has 12,000 points right now, so everybody make fun of Danny in chat. It's a provisional point means it's provision, meaning it's not an actual point. It could be a point, so that's why I don't like provisional. Plus, it gives me nightmares of my old career in elections where we had provisional ballots. Ooh. 498 for Pack here. This is the run. Needs to fill in that gap. Gets the piece. Gets it over. Nicely done. Back to safety. 528 through level 22.
Meanwhile,
nice safety triple.
18 for Danny. He had the run going, but...
Positional points, thank you. Provisional is such a nightmare word for me. I literally saw an R that didn't exist. The chat's very tiny, too. I got old man eyes. Tetris for Pack, 572. One more Tetris should get him basically his PB of the day. Trying to build left. Clears out with a double. Looking to get back into scoring position.
Oop,
that's the
nice
game to look at right now. Just kind of hovering around that 3 high area. Work on a center well here. All right, column 5 Tetris will open. Oh, can't get the square over. He's selling out the board. Never give up. Never give up. Never surrender. All right, 587.
Oop with some pace. 420,000 at about 100 lines.
Bronze service, a roll of toilet paper. That's insulting. That's not something you give to the 81st best Tetris player in the world, you know? And Pac did get into NES Tetris just to show up one Vincent Clemente. And he's here, and he's a max-out player, and they've played each other several times, and it's always been a bloody but fun affair every time they go at it.
Do you think Pac has come out on top historically?
I think Vince probably a little higher, but it's good that Vince needs a rival at kind of the same level, you know?
It's also kind of his whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to show up, you're the owner on his own game.
You know, I've heard him say, he's like, well, I don't want to learn rolling because then what if I do too good in my own tournament? I think that's cope.
That's cope, but that's also, when you get old like us, you don't want to learn new stuff.
Now that...
You literally have to relearn the game to learn to roll. It's not just a controller style. All right, 591 for Oop here. That's another. He's got these strong 18 transitions. It's his 19 game that he can get on a roll or he can fall apart. And I think it's just it's an aggression formula. He's just a super aggressive player and likes to push it to the limits at level 19 play. And see, that's what happens when you're halfway up the board as a DAS player is you make those mistakes, and maybe if you can clean them up, but this is going to cost nearly a level worth of lines to get back to a scoring position. We got Cat Pants in chat, another proverbial lifer in the Dr. Mario scene. Thanks for joining us, Cat Pants.
Looks like we've got a fellow Unk in the chat who tried
Unk?
rolling and decided it wasn't for them.
Yep. Oh, great. That was a swim move for Oop to get that over to the left. Is desperately needs to burn this down. So again, that monster pre-transition game not equating to a good post-19. But if you could survive, you could still eke out that 1,000,000 points possibly, but you got to get back to the bottom here. And the other good thing is it's like you got your max under your belt, so you know you're no longer trying to get number maxes. Now it's like go out or no bother, you know?
Yeah, you can feel comfortable playing aggressive if the game calls for it.
Yep.
And you don't really have anything to lose.
I think a silver bracket's pretty safe with any star points, tournament points, positional points. Those 2 PTs there, physical therapies. So he's getting close. Okay. We're going to do a center well action here. Not optimal for that. Well, it's open. Nice spin. Needs a line, though. Dirty Tetris in column 8 for Oop. But that is not a position to keep scoring from. So that's just efficient downstacking. That's not really keeping it up.
And only a max out can make the difference in score. So
right. It's max out or bust. But I do think playing one off the bottom is the optimal play. And that's what he's going to do. No, he's going to take the safety double. We're down to 2 levels left. So unless we got some 29 magic, this is just for show right now. $770 with 10 lines to go. 3 Tetris is going to get him up to about maybe 900,000. No, not even there. It's 34,000 points of Tetris right now.
I think even Pixel Andy might struggle to get a max
Yeah,
out with
that'd be a bit much. All right, 806 for Oop. GG's. So as Oop gets reset here, let's do another sponsor read. And you know what I'm holding in my hand here, Jack?
What are you holding?
I am holding a Nintendo Switch Lite. Nintendo Switch is the most popular platform for console video gaming, right?
Of course.
And last year, the company called Eureka, who was one of our sponsors, released Tetris the Grandmaster 4. But it was only on Steam service. But just this week, they released it on Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you want to play the most fun, hardcore version of modern Tetris out there, that is TGM4, and now you can buy it on your Nintendo Switch, and they also reduced the price. I don't remember what it is offhand. I think it's $25. Don't quote me on that. But now's the time to get yourself a copy of TGM4 on your Nintendo Switch. And I got a Switch Lite. This is like the weakest flavor of Switch. It's not a Switch 2. It's not a Switch OLED. It's not an OG Switch. Plays flawless on here. It's great. Controls feel great. The Switch Lite has this nice D-pad on there. It's perfect. Get it today. Follow them on social media. I think we're going to be doing some code giveaways this weekend. So if you follow Eureka on all the social media channels, and if you follow CTWC on all social media channels, we will be giving away some codes for TGM4 over the weekend. More details that are come on that, but you should buy the game. It's awesome. It's probably the best version of Tetris out there now. It gets some crazy game modes. Invisible Tetris, that's been a crazy one. I don't know all the different modes. I'm trying to get into it. I just got it yesterday, finally on Nintendo Switch, but you should explore the game with me. And thanks to your sponsorship, they're really pulling through. We are having the TGM4 Championships tonight on CT1, and in fact, Team Japan is out here to dominate again. Green Tea's out here, SQR's out here, Sight's out here, a couple more players out here for Japan. They're also here for CT, but we want to get TGM. We want more TGM love, and that might happen in the future, thanks to Eureka's sponsorship. So, I think I talked enough about TGM4, and also the other version of modern Tetris, Tetris Enhance, Tetris Effect. They're here as well this weekend. Bisenchen representing Enhance. Green Tea also works for Enhance, so he's doing double billing here. But we love the classic game here, but we love the modern. And they've been here since 2018, I believe, since Joseph's first year. Still going strong. They still have the classic mode available, which is the best facsimile of classic Tetris on a modern platform. That's available for all the platforms, your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Nintendo Switch, also your modern PC platforms. So they're still going strong. We love Enhance. We love Tetris Effect. It's the best single-player version of Tetris out there. Super trippy, super fun, good music, and hope for them to keep that up over the next few years. Thanks again to Enhance for sponsoring CTWC. So, 4 sponsor reads down in. We now have 30 minutes to go. Look at that, perfect timing.
Second time I've heard Unk in the chat. Well, if you had not heard it before yesterday, you might be an Unk.
Yeah. I don't remember what Tetris Effect Enhanced might be on the PlayStation network, like as like a free download. Again, don't quote me on these things. I don't have it in front of me, but they've been in and out of Game Pass and that kind of stuff. So if you're on those services, look it up, see if it's available for free. That does benefit them even if you just download it for a free game. So look for Tetris Effect on whatever platform, and thanks for their sponsorship.
Yeah, I see Jadestone in chat says Tetris Effect Connected is how I got into Tetris.
Yep, pack 421. So, another Monster 18 game. Whenever you're at 500,000 points at 100 lines, rollers are after that score. That's a benchmark for rollers.
Oh, yeah.
They want 550 transition scores. And Oop is replicating that on the DAS side. But again, I think he needs another max out before the end of the session. So that's definitely in the cards here.
From what I've seen, the gameplay seems absolutely
why
worthy.
Danny's Danny with a 355. That even is that good? Is that better for him? All right. Go Danny. We have 27 minutes. Perfect.
One thing that always surprises me about the growth of Tetris is that it makes sense that rollers continue to get better every year, but every year DAS players get a lot better.
So the Jonas Cup helps a lot that. The DAS Cup helps about that over in Europe. And a shout out to the guys running DAS Cup. They're moving it to Britain this year. It was in Germany the past couple of years. They had a venue issue, so they moved it to Britain. But they're also going to do kind of like a double dose. They're going to do the British CTWC regional and then the DAS Cup afterwards. So it's be a fun extended event. So, but I think what happens is the rollers are into 29 play, and the strategy of stacking and 29 translates to a DAS 18. So if you're watching those games in 29 and watching what they're doing with the pieces and following those stacking strategies, that really, that helps, I should say, that helps with DAS 19. Keeping it low but being efficient, and that's what's helping the DAS growth.
Yeah, and it's really no surprise then that the top ELO-rated player in the world in general is Blue Scooty, probably the favorite to win here. Of course, it's a tough competition. A favorite, of course. But also #1 in the DAS ELO rankings right now, believe it or not. Or maybe second place to Pixel Andy.
Movie star Blue Scooty. The movie finally premiered this week. Ahead on Amazon, some other Amazon sub-service, but go watch it. There's a lot of familiar faces. You'll hear their voices. You'll see them. It's a pretty nice tribute to this scene, to this room, to this very room. 7:27 for Oop. He's going to top out 7:27. We are down to 25 minutes.
And so you got a chance to watch the Tetris Crasher documentary?
I have not got to watch it yet. I'm going to try to soon.
I ponied up the $5, and I went ahead and watched it. It's very good.
Yeah.
For the people who are wondering, I think that a lot of people who've been playing Tetris a long time might wonder.
Thank you. Wonder Films is the name of the subscription service.
Yep, Wonder Films. For those people who are already very into Tetris and familiar with the story, it's still a great watch.
Yep.
It covers a lot of things you may not have heard before. It covers the big moments of Scooty's story. And it also gets you a lot closer to his family. And he has an incredibly supportive and...
They're all literally sitting 10 feet away from us watching.
Yep.
Watching Danny. I mean, think of the dedication it takes to watch Danny.
For 90 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had to quit for a bit.
That's
it was
true.
so painful. But Danny's back. Danny did get a better score after the grandma break. So Pack had a 600K. He's looking to improve on that. Oop is looking for another max out to solidify. Again, we don't really have an idea, but you got to think 4 points is going to get you into silver.
Yeah, you would hope 2 points, but it's
You
not
never know.
necessarily a guarantee.
Really, to improve, you got to get more. And Alex, looking approvingly with his bag of gummies, one of our sponsors. They changed their name. They're no longer Power Bears. They're Fan Brands. But we'll get the name of that. It's showing up, but you can get those on Amazon. Sweetened with real sugar, not corn syrup, so you get natural diabetes with these. And they are pretty tasty. Have all your favorite Tetris pieces in your mouth.
Do you have a favorite Tetris piece in your mouth?
Oh Lord, don't. What if I say an answer? They'll clip it, and I'll never live it down. So no, I don't. All of them at the same time.
I heard eyepiece.
No. Eyepiece overrated. Single use.
Gotcha.
In-game T-piece is way more proper. It's more fun. You can do more things with it.
All right.
So the Ook and Pack show continues on our bottom scene, 303, 287.
Similar line count and score.
Wonder Project, thank you. Chat's the best. I only have so much screen real estate. I'm not going to look stuff up while we're playing.
Yeah, shout out to our CT4 chat. We know that you could be on any.
This is the part. You guys are probably watching all four. Most of you are, but maybe not betting Cat Pants because they love us.
And we love you.
And Jack, you got fans. People are enjoying your commentary. Where else are you going to be working this weekend?
Just CT4.
But any other segments?
Yeah, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I'm also doing.
So for qualifier group 5?
Yep.
So if you notice, this is qualifier group 1 of 5. We're going to have 4 groups today. We'll have the final qual group tomorrow morning. And then we go right into bracket play on CT4. We'll have the bronze bracket, CT3, the silver bracket, and then the gold bracket play will be on channels 1 and 2. Put Grandma back in. Chat is demanding.
Yeah, we all want Grandma back in, but we've got Danny. Back-to-back Tetrises for Oop. 480 at 105 lines. Another just solid paces pretty much every single 18 game.
All right, Oop again. Killer 18 play. 503 at 100 lines. I'm not a fan of changing your game in a tournament setting. You play the way you play at home. But strategically, I think you got to tone it down into transition. .555, 560. That's a fun score. But look at that tremendous Tetris rate here. Going into 19 here in 8 more lines.
Packy having a decent game himself.
424.
He could
but
definitely turn
he's
it.
got that nice, healthy low board. That's Jack. That's been the difference here with these DAS players is 604 transition for Oop. That might be his best one yet. But again, falling apart, takes a safety triple. 2 line dependencies on the board, so he's going to play this way. Going up, call for Tetris, knocks it down. That's aggressive cleanup play from Oop.
Excellent bar timing, but made it work. We saw Packy tried the same thing.
Oh, and he's got the well transfer. And he's going to go for it. Knocks it down. And you know what? If you're going to do a center well, columns 8 and 3 are optimal. What a transfer. 693. All right. The children are here. There's his runnings robot. 695. Okay, this is the game. This is commentator curse be damned.
Looking for 2 more points on the board, and that's pretty much a guaranteed silver bracket. Of course, there are no guarantees.
There's
no,
I mean, we just don't know with this format. I don't know what people have been practicing, what the expectations are. But it's kind of fun this way. We're gonna have some drama on Saturday morning. But tremendous play here from Oop. 757 pack at 529, but he's got some cleanup. Just scraping pieces is Oop here. Got to fill in that dependency. Column 3 does it. Is Tetris ready? Plays aggressively, just gets it at 798 now. Got to go to cleanup mode.
Another bar enables the cleanup. I don't think that bar could have gotten by without a quick tap.
No. You could see the body English too. 806, 807.
So nearly frame perfect timing.
40 lines to go. Plenty of runway here. Maybe even a 1.1, but first things first, you got to get those 2 points on the board for the max.
Tetris ready again and clean.
Up, covering it up.
I had to say something.
That was on you. Way to jack it up, Jack. Oh, the dependency on the left.
Wow, the quick taps are incredible. Really not missing any quick taps at all.
No, but and then stacking the Z in the top of the tuck.
Wow, to get Das back after that tuck was incredible.
All right, he's free.
Where's the bar? Give him the bar.
Give him the bar. Gets it over, sells that slightly. Running out of time though. 14 lines remain. You pretty much got to play perfect. You need 4 Tetrises. You got to sell out. You got to go for it all. That's only a triple. 879. I mean,
you're requiring 29.
You're going to go. You got to set up some level 29 Tetrises here. That game was going so well, Jack. 1 line to go.
Yeah, I'm hearing some frustration.
And they're in the 29. Can't get it. 887 for Oop. That is heartbreaking. We're down to 16 minutes.
16 minutes, players.
We have Savage Octagon in chat rooting on Pack. Oh, bless you. Pack, 730. Oh, wow, I missed that. Moving up the board. See, told you it was Savage Octagon, one of the admins over in Dr. Mario's scene. Also on staff for GDQ. Good to see her today.
And by looking away, we gifted Packy that.
We did. We did talk about his game, and he got his PB of the day.
And talking with Packy ahead of time, it looks like that's around the score that he was hoping to get, about 700,000. That's a solid score for someone who has a single DAS max.
Yeah. Record. I got it now, but oh well. I mean, we'll grab the VOD. but they do like, if something's like a good qual run, they like to post those.
15 minutes left.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
And so far, it seems like most of our players have been doing about as well as they hoped.
Yep. Well, I think Oop wants another. Oop's had he's had killer 18 games, clutching out scores, but his aggressive play just leads to mistakes halfway up the board that are hard to recover from. To get that million points, you got to be a consistent 60+% Tetris rate all throughout. And that's how he. But again, in a tournament situation, you don't change your game up. However you practice at home is how you play in a tournament. And if Oop is going to play aggressive, he's going to die by playing aggressive.
And in general, Max is on DAS frequently. Very difficult.
And in a 1v1 situation, if you're playing aggressive, that makes your opponent to kind of get off their game a bit. So there's advantages to doing that. So I don't want to sound like I'm dumping on and saying that Oop's playing it wrong, you're bad. No, he's playing his game and he's doing it well. And there's still 15 minutes left to double his score if he can get that second max out. So we're all rooting for him here. And yes, Tetris is coming to GDQ. I forget, it's in August, right? Savage is in chat. She'll remind everybody.
I actually didn't hear about this.
Yeah, they're going to have a Tetris tournament. Stripped down because you can't go best 3s of 5s and all this like with a standard CTWC event. You've got a bunch of other GDQ things going on, but they're going to have some top players showing up and putting on a show for the GDQ crowd. And as much as I love GDQ, when they do competitive games, it kind of feels more relaxed and chill, which is great for what it is. But maybe it'd be kind of fun to have a little bit of stakes in it and have some egos on the line and a little back and forth, little salt. I think it'd be kind of fun.
And so will it be more akin to a regional or more of a showcase?
I think there might. I don't know I know they're going to get some people out there, so it'll kind of be in between a showcase and a regional.
Okay. That sounds like fun. I'll have to tune in.
Yep. And it's for the charity, so they always put on a great show every year. Well, they do 2 a year, so they do twice. Whatever. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I love the speedrun community, and in fact, Summoning Salt's History of Tetris World Records video is what got me into Tetris.
Wow. That was one of his bigger ones, too. So I hear rumors he's going to do a competitive Tetris history video one of these days.
Really? Well, that would be incredible.
Danny with his 465. I mean, you're just talking about not paying attention to a player and they doing well. Well, we just won't pay attention to Danny, and that's an easy thing to do. Omenvoir, though.
Best game still going. Oop at 400K. Make that 420 to 110.
Minutes. Yep. So Oop playing one off the bottom. So a lot of the meta these days is to keep playing one off the bottom. Looks like that's what he's going to do. But I see a little playing a little safe though with the one off the bottom. I mean, they're called dirty Tetrises because if you play off the bottom and continue to play off the bottom, you are a lot higher risk of topping out. And you see that level of safety he's going with. Looking for his well transfer, gets it 505. So now he's going to play off the bottom again. You get 2 good more runs here with 10 minutes, guys, 10 minutes.
Oop gets the Tetris. 61% Tetris rate, just barely riding that max out line.
Yep. But here's the thing. As the scores increase at the 19, the 60% Tetris rate is more critical post-19 than pre-19.
And that's what we're seeing so far.
playing it a little safer.
And of course, the fun of Tetris is that you don't know what the pieces are going to be, so you're not sure if you should play safe or not.
No.
So sometimes you...
Alex Kerr spent months in a lab concocting the worst possible... this is all BS. This is all lore. But he did get the championship carts on all stations. So previous years, we had to use vanilla carts because they're expensive to make. You have to, you can't pirate a ROM hack. You have to actually get a daughter board attached to a actual cart. And if you see a skeleton version of one of these, you'll see that there is a third Game Genie-like board inside of the actual cart with an original cart inside. So these are legal because of that. You can make modifications to the daughter board. Back in the day, Nintendo tried to sue Game Genie because that's what Game Genies were, and they lost their case. So there's legal precedent to have a daughter board modifying a original piece of software through an extra device. So that's what we do with our championship carts. And before we only had a dozen of them for our streams, but now we have 35 of these to cover all of our stations for all quals and all streams. So big shout out to Alex Kerr for getting this together, and that allows us to have our format that lets us go into 29, lets us to do all of the seeds and all the other enhancements that we want, that our players have been wanting for years. So guess we could have taken more time to talk about that earlier, but we're talking about with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, and thank you to Alex Kerr for setting up those consoles and cartridges.
Frantically making a quick fix at the end, too. There's a slight bug that we found this morning that he got fixed just in the nick of time.
Yeah, extremely smart guy and helpful, too. I actually reached out to him for help in researching a YouTube video that I made. And not only did he watch the entire thing, but he returned a list of comments, which were all very friendly and helpful.
And you see children running around the tournament area, as they do. And Alex, one of 3 people left who've been to every single CTWC. Chris Tang, Alex Kerr, Vince Clemente. I think that's it. Amazing to think about all these years.
And he will be playing.
Yep. 9:15 for Oop. So we are at 7:30 remaining. So at this point, it's about 7 minutes to get from level 18 start to the level 29 transition. So if you feel your game is trash, restart and go again. All right. We have some crazy stuff going on CT1. You can kind of hear the microphone bleed over, but these mics should be picking up too much.
Cole with the 1.5 on CT1.
Yep, Junior. And, you're talking about Dr. Mario. We are looking to incorporate that in Dr. Mario maybe this year, but definitely in the future to modify our games a bit and get some extra features in. It is, now that Alex has the capability of producing these in bigger quantities, I'd like to have that for this year. Pack, having to give it up at 5:30. You saw that beautiful Tetris well, and he just get too aggressive halfway up the board and a dash, and it just, one piece just kills it. All right, and big shout out to FamiWiki while we're here. That's Brendan Spalding's website where you get all the information you want if you're a Famicom collector. We have a lot of NES collectors here at the SoCal Gaming Expo, but if you're kind of tired of the same 700 plus NES collection and kind of want to get into the Japanese stuff, your source is FamiWiki. So, you kind of, they're fun to collect. You kind of see those cartridges around. If you kind of want a database, what is this game? Is it the NES version? FamiWiki's got all the information you need, and they've been great sponsors of CTWC and the Dr. Mario Championship for quite a while now. So we couldn't have done it without both Spaldings, and thank you, Brendan. And you got a cool website there, so if you're at home, go check them out. FamiWiki.com, I think, or maybe it's a .net, but you look up FamiWiki on Google, you'll find it. And Fandom Snacks is the new name of Power Bears. The gummies are popular every year. Everybody loves the gummies. Real sugar, good quality, good taste. Your favorite Tetraminos in your mouth. Order them on Amazon today. Thank you, Fandom Snacks. Do not say the other word. They're just Fandom Snacks now. And thank you. Thanks for telling me that, King.
We saw our world champion, reigning two-time world champion, Alex T, eating those snacks. So if you want to fuel up like a champion, get some Fandom Tetris snacks.
Fandom Snacks. Do not say the other team. Apparently they didn't like that name anymore. But Tetris still goes in your mouth.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yep. 340 now.
Last or second to last game for our players here.
Yep, you do have the option of, as long as your game is started before the clock hits 0, you can go ahead and complete your game. So for these 4 players, it's like, do I feel good about this, or do I hate this game and just restart? Danny hates this game no matter what. And you do have to take into consideration, it does take about 12 seconds for the title screen to go through. So if you want to start over, you need about 20 seconds left on the clock.
I found that out at CTWC Phoenix. My last game of quals, I was absolutely rushing because I did not think about the 10 seconds, and I accidentally started my game on level 8.
Oops.
And so the whole crowd had to watch my apparently illegal start as I scored Tetris after Tetris for 0 points, effectively.
Danny, take those 0 points. So you'll see your all of our players who are qualifying are on the board on the right. We're down to our final minutes on all 4 channels. We're a little bit behind because Wing Fryer kind of threw us off. We weren't ready.
We got very
That boy's
surprised.
got energy.
The game I'm looking at here is Omenvoir, who is really coming
Omen
up on
looking,
his best.
where was he at?
I think he had a 500-something thousand.
Okay, Omenvoir is looking for 565. So post-transition, DAS players, though, for players like me and Danny and Omenvoir, this is kind of our kill screen.
Yeah, and it opened up 19 with an unfortunate hang, and that's
all right.
Going to do it.
Nine, 90 seconds, guys. 90 seconds. We got our own stinking clock. Our clock's cooler. We do our own thing.
We do things a little differently around here on CT4. We don't play by other people's rules, except for the CTWC rules.
Except for the official rules.
Yeah, we play by those. The code of conduct, we play by that.
We'll let you know at 30.
But the other rules, we don't play by
right.
those.
Except for the ones Jack says are BS. Jack's the arbiter of everything cool. You should see his outfit. We'll be on commentary in a moment. You'll see. You spent. That's what you're known for. I know you talk about you were in other communities, so you got your reputation to uphold.
I suppose so.
CT4 CT money. I like that. You shift 4, you get money. All right, 30 seconds. Go or no go? No, it's not a typo. Shift 4 is money. That's our channel. That's I'm going with that. Thanks, Junior. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last game. I can count. All right, so Oop looking for that second max. Little lower than his previous crazy games, but he's going to have another plus 500 transition. Assuming he gets the line here, you don't want to be building this up high before transition. Takes the safety double. Man, my boy is aggressive.
It's a big drought, 28.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Tetris to transition into 19, but shaky ground.
And this is a smart play, Jack. Get the early shifts. You have to get antiquated to that speed shift. It's a 50% increase from 18 to 19. We will post the next block of players at the end of this.
And for those who haven't played level 19 themselves, it sometimes looks doable based on the fact that our players are very good.
Right.
But when you try it yourself, you're like, wow, they're very good. And that's the reason why they make it look so easy.
So the original time was for 12:30 local time to start the next block, but since we had a delay with the first block, we might soak into that time a bit, but by the end of it, our delays should be gone with those half-hour cushions across all of our blocks, but it probably will not be directly on the 30. 6:42 for Oop with the clean board, so that's my focus right now. Nice T flat burn. You kind of want those, for parity's sake, you like to have those one gaps all around to fit all your pieces. And that's what that T burn did, create an extra parity there. 680, knocks it down 710. I'm liking this game. 60%, nice steady rate. Keeping it low.
Yeah, and another important thing, survive the drought with a Tetris.
Right.
To get out of it with a Tetris, that's literally perfect play, basically.
Scoring position. Ooh, overshifts there. Needs the line now. Good, clever solve, but the drought's killing it. Oh, he's not going to do it, 742, but GG's Oop with the single max out, the 2 points on the board. That should probably silver, probably silver, but we won't know for sure, but that's a pretty safe bet, I think. Not bad for a first run here at the World Championships. So now my eyes are on Pac's board. And you know what? When you qualify in the first block, you got the rest of the day done. You can eat, you can hang out, you can California. You're done. You're not playing again until Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and you get the chill morning vibes. I think a lot of our older players seem to prefer the morning block, which makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of people want that second and third block. Crazy fools want Saturday like me.
You're playing tomorrow?
I'm playing Saturday. I'm too busy today, so I just like to start fresh.
Do you have a goal for your qualification?
I would like to make the bronze bracket again, but I haven't picked up the game. Yesterday's the first time I played it since Wisconsin, which was at the end of April. So that's not a good training strategy. So I don't have expectations. I made bronze bracket last year. I was happy with that. And Danny here. Danny can get out of this. He can use that elite dash skill at level 9. All right, that's it for Danny. Thanks for bringing Grandma on. That was a nice community service for you.
Another CT4 highlight for our fans.
Omenvoir looking for that 565, and Pac looking to beat his 600. Oh no, he had a 730. He needs a 731. So he has the luxury of just going all out.
Yeah, and for a 700, he's Got plenty of lines to burn.
Great pace. About to transition here with a 450. Board health is what's key. Hey, Duck Pie. Yeah, 1 silver should get you into silver, but who knows?
Yeah, players just get better and better every year. The standard keeps going up, and so few scores are sacred.
But DMJ on your leaderboard with 30 points, Cole with 24, Hydrant with 21, Silly Shark 16, Doge 16, Aaron 10. So maybe even double-digit points might be the gold cutoff.
I saw Blue Scooty did a mock qualification for something, and I think that his final score was 83 points.
Woo!
I saw the screenshot showed 83
If you could
points.
get those 2 millions, that's lots of bonus points, though. Pac's going to end up with his 720. GG's, great session. Pac and relax.
Got the 700K just like he was planning.
And our last game, Omenvoir. Do you have the list of our players who are coming up next?
I can pull it up.
And guest starring Grandpa Scooty, out of the wheelchair, walking again, tearing it up on level 6. Doing goals to beat Danny. Shouldn't be hard.
Looks like coming up next we've got Hannah, Mari, Firedox, and Wiley on Classic Tetris 4. So if you're looking forward to seeing them play, stay tuned.
All right, so Omenvoir 330 did the level 15 start. You know, why not? You know, it's always fun to change it up. Level 9 starts, level 15 starts, level 19 starts. Just play, do something different for your last game.
Sure, and it seems to be going well.
Yep. So we've transitioned into the 18 speed. And now we're going to progress as normal.
Back-to-back Tetrises for Omen.
So with a couple more Tetrises, this could be a mid-400s transition.
.560, his previous best today. And 560 could potentially be on the line of bronze bracket or missing bronze bracket, so this game could be everything for Omenvoir.
Yeah, cutoff's probably going to be like 500,000-600,000 for bronze.
Transition into 19.
Did you give us 4 or 2? Bring your phone up again. Okay. Because they got it on CT2 for some reason. They're putting up 4s on. Okay. Might want to let them know that they got the wrong names up. All right, 465.
Clean burn to keep the dirty well going.
Yep. Transfer it over to 9. And back to 10. All right. Three Tetrises can break your. There's 500,000.
Three Tetrises will definitely do it.
You just think one at a time. Just get low, get clean, score, repeat. You got all the runway here. I like that move, keeping it low.
Ultra safe, and I totally agree with it based on the situation.
So Tetris is about 30,000 points here, so 2 more will do it, or line it out.
Sure, why not? 6 more levels to go.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Inch your way. It's about 1,000 points a single line. You cannot T-spin in that gap. So, all right, it's starting to fall apart a bit. Like the double clear with the T. Setting up tuck after tuck. Just gets it over. Need something 3 wide. .545, we're so close, Jack. Oh, so close.
And a great effort from Omenvoir on the last game of our opening qual for CT4, the Quattro.
All right. Oh, get that in a second, but say hi. Get on camera there, Jack.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, look, it's Barrett. All for me. All the sandwiches. I'll eat in a moment. But thanks for joining us. We're going to have a new staff on here for the next block. And stay tuned. Boom Tetris. Good job, Jack. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Appreciate you being with us.
I'm going to go eat a sandwich and jump on Channel 1. So we'll be back in a moment.